What if I told you that some doctors in Japan are still performing surgeries and seeing patients well into their 90s, full of energy and sharp minds? These aren't just rare cases. These individuals are living examples of a unique eating habit they've quietly followed for decades, one that's now gaining global attention. One of them worked past 100. Another became the oldest competitive sprinter at 105. Surprisingly, their vitality isn't due to genetics or expensive health products. It's linked to a simple dietary approach that challenges everything we've been told about aging and nutrition. Researchers who studied hundreds of people over 100 years old in Japan discovered something unexpected. These individuals weren't relying on superfoods or fad diets. Instead, they followed a method so basic most people overlook it. And here's the surprising part. The real key isn't what they eat but how they eat. This habit triggers powerful changes in the body, and some studies suggest it may increase lifespan by up to 40%. Yet, almost everyone unknowingly does the opposite every day. 7. The temperature trick that changes everything. For years, Japanese longevity experts have noticed something simple yet powerful. The temperature of your food matters a lot. One long-term study of Okinawan elders found that people who regularly ate warm meals and drank warm liquids had better digestion and lower inflammation. Why? Because when you eat cold food, your body has to use extra energy just to heat it up to body temperature. That's energy that could otherwise go toward healing, immunity, and overall function. In fact, a 15-year study of over 1,000 adults found that those who drank warm water in the morning and with meals had fewer digestive problems and less constipation. Think of your stomach like a cooking pot. If you keep throwing in cold ingredients, everything slows down. That's exactly what happens with digestion. Cold food and drinks can reduce enzyme activity, making it harder for your body to absorb nutrients. Traditional Japanese practices recommend warm or room temperature food and drinks during meals to support digestion. Even in hot weather, they avoid ice-cold beverages with food. It's not about cutting cold food completely, just avoiding it during or right after meals. Want better digestion and more energy? Try swapping ice water for warm tea or water during meals. Keep it simple and your body will notice the difference. 6. The eating window you're probably missing. Many long-living Japanese elders follow a simple eating habit. They eat all their meals within a 10 to 12-hour window each day. It might sound basic, but it's one of the most effective habits for long-term health and aging well. Here's why it works. Eating within a set time each day allows the body to enter a process called autophagy, your body's natural way of cleaning out old, damaged cells. This cellular cleanup helps reduce inflammation, improve metabolism, and support brain health. Studies from Japan show that people who fast overnight for 12 to 14 hours have significantly lower rates of metabolic disorders and inflammation. It's not about eating less, it's about when you eat. A typical schedule looks like this. Breakfast at 7 a.m., lunch at noon, dinner by 7 p.m. Then, no food until the next morning, just water or tea. This routine helps balance blood sugar, boost growth hormone, and improve brain function. In fact, those who stick to this pattern have shown much lower rates of memory issues in older age. Gradually move your last meal earlier by 30 minutes each week. Keep dinner light but satisfying. Think fish, rice, and vegetables. Stay consistent. Small daily habits bring the biggest results over time. 5. The 5-color food rule. In some Japanese villages with extremely low cancer rates, researchers found a simple but powerful habit. People ate foods from 5 different color groups every day, a tradition passed down over generations. Each color represents unique nutrients that support different parts of the body. Red, e.g., tomatoes. Red peppers helps the heart and reduces inflammation. Orange/yellow, e.g., carrots. Sweet potato supports eye health and the immune system. Green, e.g., spinach, broccoli. Seaweed aids detox and DNA repair. White, e.g., garlic, onions, mushrooms boosts immunity and may lower cancer risk. Purple/blue, e.g., eggplant. Blueberries protects the brain and slows aging. What makes this so effective? These colors work better together. For example, vitamin C in red foods helps your body absorb iron from greens. Fats in foods like avocado help absorb nutrients from orange veggies. You don't need to count or track every color. Just aim to include a variety at each meal. A simple Japanese-style lunch might include rice, green seaweed, orange miso soup, purple pickles, and red tomatoes. Tip: start by adding just one new color to your usual meals. Over time, your energy, digestion, and immunity may noticeably improve. 4. The 80% rule for a longer life. In Okinawa, where people regularly live past 100, there's a simple rule they follow. Eat until you're 80% full. This practice, known as harahachi-bu, helps prevent overeating and supports healthy aging. Modern research shows that eating slightly less without malnutrition can activate longevity genes, reduce inflammation, and keep the heart and metabolism healthier. People who follow this pattern tend to consume 500 to 1,000 fewer calories than average, but without strict diets or calorie counting. How to know when you've hit 80%? Eat slowly and mindfully. Stop when you're no longer hungry, but not yet full. Give your brain 20 minutes to register fullness. Simple habits to help. Put down your fork or chopsticks between bites. Chew each bite 20 to 30 times. Use smaller plates to reduce portions naturally. Over time, this habit has been linked to lower rates of heart disease, cancer, and obesity, along with improved energy and mental clarity. Try this. At your next meal, slow down, listen to your body, and stop before you're full. You might be surprised how good you feel afterward. 3. The fermentation advantage. In traditional Japanese meals, fermented foods are a daily staple, and they play a key role in healthy aging. Researchers found that many Japanese centenarians have exceptionally healthy gut microbiomes, with more good bacteria, less inflammation, and better immune responses. The common link? Regular consumption of foods like miso, natto, pickled vegetables, and fermented fish. These foods are rich in probiotics that improve digestion and produce essential nutrients your body can't make on its own, like vitamin K2 for bones, B vitamins for energy, and even mood-regulating compounds like GABA. A long-term study in Japan showed that people who ate fermented soy daily had lower risk of stroke, heart disease, and even osteoporosis. Other research found that daily eaters of fermented foods had reduced rates of depression and anxiety, thanks to the gut-brain connection. Why it works? Fermented foods introduce diverse, beneficial bacteria. These bacteria support immunity, reduce inflammation, and enhance nutrient absorption. Different types offer different strains, so variety is key. How to start? A spoonful of miso in warm water. A side of real pickled vegetables. Look for unpasteurized. A small serving of natto or sauerkraut with meals. Start slowly to let your gut adjust. Over time, you may notice better digestion, improved mood, clearer skin, and more stable energy. 2. The meal sequence that balances blood sugar. Japanese longevity experts have uncovered a surprisingly simple habit with major health benefits. The order in which you eat your food matters a lot. Studies show that eating vegetables first, protein second, and carbohydrates last can reduce blood sugar spikes by up to 42% and improve insulin response. This pattern is common among Japan's longest-living communities. Why it works? Vegetables first. Fiber forms a protective layer in the gut, slowing sugar absorption. Protein next. Triggers hormones that improve digestion and blood sugar control. Carbs last. By the time you eat them, your body is better prepared to process them gradually. In one study, most participants with prediabetes reversed their condition just by changing this eating order. No other diet changes needed. Extra benefits. Reduces cravings and energy crashes. Helps you feel full sooner so you naturally eat less. Slows down aging caused by blood sugar damage, glycation. How to try it? Start meals with vegetables, like a salad or cooked greens. Then eat your protein, fish, tofu, eggs, etc. Finish with carbs, rice, bread, noodles. At restaurants, finish your salad before touching anything else. At home, serve vegetables as a first course. Within a few days, people often report better energy, fewer cravings, and improved focus. 1. The morning ritual that can add years to your life. One simple habit practiced by nearly all Japanese centenarians. Drinking warm water right after waking up, before eating or drinking anything else. It's not just about hydration. Research shows that drinking around 640 milliliters, about 2.5 cups, of warm water in the morning helps flush out overnight waste and toxins, stimulate digestion and bowel movements, boost metabolism and brain function, improve skin, energy, and mental clarity. The water should be warm, close to body temperature, so it's absorbed quickly without shocking your system. Drinking it all within 5 minutes of waking up and waiting about 45 minutes before eating allows your body to reset and function at its best. Long-term studies in Japan link this habit to lower rates of kidney stones, infections, constipation, heart disease, and even cancer. Participants also aged more slowly and kept their minds sharper. How to start? Begin with 400 milliliters and build up to 640 milliliters over a week. Keep warm water ready by your bed or heat it first thing. Drink quickly, not slowly over time. Wait 45 minutes before eating breakfast. Within days, many report better digestion, more energy, and clearer thinking. In the long run, this ritual can become one of the most powerful tools for healthy aging. Together, all 7 habits work like a system. Warm water in the morning jumpstarts your body. Eating in the right order balances blood sugar. Fermented foods nourish your gut. The 80% rule prevents overload. Colorful meals provide full nutrition. A timed eating window supports cellular repair. Warm foods aid digestion. These are not hacks or trends. They're time-tested, natural habits that help your body thrive. Start small. Try one habit tomorrow. Add another next week. Over time, you'll feel the transformation and understand why Japanese doctors say, aging well is not luck, it's lifestyle.